Hello viewers, welcome to UNC Digital class. In today's class, I am going to discuss about deletion operation in AVL tree. Though we have already discussed about AVL tree and the insertion operation in AVL tree and creation of AVL tree by using different nodes. So, I want to give you a brief idea about AVL tree, then we will go for the deletion operation. AVL tree is similar to binary search tree, and only difference is that binary search tree is increasing in depth, whereas AVL tree is used to balance the tree, and that balancing is depends upon the balance factor of the each and every node those are present in the AVL tree. If the balance factor is exceed from -1, 0 or 1, that means it may be 2 or -2 or more than 2 or -2, then in that case we must balance that AVL tree, and based on this balance factor we can balance the AVL tree by performing different rotations in AVL tree. That is, we had already discussed about some rotations, that is left to left rotation, or we can say that is LL rotation, LR rotations, that is left and right rotation, then RR rotation, that is right to right rotation, and RL rotation, that is right to left rotation. So, these are the different rotations, and by calculating the balance factor of each and every node those are present in the AVL tree, and by using different rotations method we can balance the tree or we can balance the AVL tree. Let us see the deletion operation in AVL tree. So, deletion operation in AVL tree means what? Though I have already told you that the deletion operation in AVL tree is similar to deletion operation in BST. But after every deletion operation, like insertion operation, when we insert a new node into AVL tree, in that case it need to be balance the tree. By calculating the balance factor of every node, we can perform the rotation according to the requirement of the tree. We will balance the tree. In same process, when we delete a node from the AVL tree, we need to check the balance factor condition or the balance factor for each and every node which are present in the AVL tree. If the tree is unbalanced, that means if any node having balance factor -2, +2 or more than its, then in that case we must balance it by using different rotations, that is LL, LR, RL or RR rotations. In this way it differ from the binary search tree. In binary search tree we doesn't need any type of balance, but in AVL tree we need to balance the node by calculating the balance factor of each and every node which are present in the AVL tree. So, if the tree is balanced after deletion, that means when we delete a node from AVL tree, after deleting that node, if the tree is balanced after deletion, then we will go for the next operations. That means we may go for the next node deletion operation. Otherwise, we will perform the suitable rotations to make the tree balanced. That is your LR, RR or RR or RL rotations to make the tree balanced. Okay. And in deletion operation we have three different cases. Okay. So, these are the three different cases, case 1, case 2 and case 3. In case of case 1, if X is a leaf node, that means suppose I want to delete the node in the AVL tree and that node is the leaf node of that tree. Okay. In that case, simply delete that node. Okay, we will be briefly discuss about different cases of the deletion. And in case of case 2, if the X has one child, that may be your left child or that may be your right child, but the node which I want to delete, that may have one child. So, simply use it replace to with X, that means that child of that node is replaced by the deletion node. Then comes to case 3. If X has two children, then replace X with its in-order predecessor. So, in case of case 3, we must traverse that AVL tree based on in-order procedure. And when we traverse the tree by using in-order, so X, when we delete X from the AVL tree, then we will be replace this node by its in order predecessor and recursively delete it. Okay. So, after performing these three cases, that means if x is a leaf node, if x has one child, that may be your left child or right child. If x has two child, that is left and right, both child are filled, then performing this deletion operation, we need to rebalance the tree if the balance factor is not -1, 0 or +1. That means the balance factor may be +2, -2 or more than its, then in that case we need to rebalance the tree. So, when we perform deletion operation in AVL tree, so these three cases may arise, and after performing these three cases, we must perform the rebalancing step if the tree is unbalanced. Otherwise, if the tree is balanced, then we will go for the next step. So, let us see briefly each and every case of the deletion operation. So, consider this is our AVL tree, and you can calculate the valence factor of every node, those are present in this node. And suppose we want to execute the case 1, if x is a leaf node. Let us consider this is our node, that is 55, and when I want to delete 55, see this is the leaf node, and if it is a leaf node, we can simply remove this node from the tree without affecting any node those are present in this AVL tree. Okay. So, after deletion the tree becomes like this. So, you will remove this link only. Okay. And after removing this link, you can see the balance factor of every node in the AVL tree is same before the deletion of this node, because this is our leaf node. If we simply delete it, then the valence, just calculate the valence factor. This is a valence tree, and simply we delete it, and the valence factor of this node is 0, and the valence factor of this node is, this is 1 and this is 1. So, valence factor is 0, and for this node this is 1, 2 and this is 1, 2. So, 2 minus 2, valence factor of this node is also 0, and valence factor of this node, that is root node, that is height of the tree is 1, 2, 3, the left height, and the right height is 1, 2, 3. So, 3 minus 3, 0. So, balance factor of all nodes those are present in the AVL tree are balanced, or that is 0 or -1 or +1. Okay. So, this is the case 1. If I delete the node which is the leaf node, simply remove that node and calculate the valence factor of each and every node. If it is balanced, then go for the next step. If it is unbalanced, then rebalance the tree by performing different rotation operations. Okay. Then next, see the next case, that is case 2. In our case 2, if the node has one child, that may be your right child or that may be your left child. Okay. That is our case 2. If x has one child, use it to replace x. Let consider this is our AVL tree, and suppose I want to delete the node 50. Okay. And you can see 50 having one child, that is 55, which is present at the right subtree of the node 50, and I want to delete the node 50. Okay. And in this case, simply replace the child node of the node which I want to delete in place of the node 50. Okay. So, you can see after deletion the tree becomes like this. Simply 55 is placed in place of the node 50 and 50 is removed from the AVL tree. Okay. So, after deletion, let us check the valence factor for each and every node those are present in the AVL tree. So, first check the valence factor of this node. Valence factor is 0 because we do not have any child node of this node. So, valence factor is 0, and in this case also valence factor is 0. So, let us check the valence factor of the root node of the node which was deleted. So, here the left subtree having height 1 and here the left subtree, right subtree having height 1. So, 1 minus 1 is 0. So, valence factor is 0. So, this node is balanced. So, let us check the valence factor of this node 20. So, left height is 1, 2 and right height is also 1, 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. So, balance factor is 0. In this case, so the balance factor, first we have to calculate the height of the left subtree. So, height of the left subtree is 1, 2, 3 and right subtree is also 1, 2, 3. So, 3 minus 3 is 0. So balance factor of this node is also 0. That means the tree is balanced after deleting the node which having one child, that is the right child. Okay. So this is our case 2. So next we will be see the case 3. And one thing here, all the nodes those are present in the Abel tree are balanced, then we will go for the next step. No need to rebalancing the tree. So next we will go for the next case. Suppose I want to delete the node 60. Okay. So you can see 60 is the root node having two child, that is 60 has the left child as well as the right child. And when I want to delete 60, as I have already told you, if the node having two child, in that case we may replace that node by its in order predecessor. Okay. Case 3, if x has two children, then replace x with its in order predecessor. Okay. If we traverse this node, if we traverse this tree, then after traversing 55, the 60 will be in the traversing order. Okay. And when I want to delete 60, 55 will replace in case of 60. Okay. So this is the tree after deleting the node 50, and you can see 55 is replaced instead of 60. And after replacing it, just check the balance factor of each and every node, those are present in this node. So calculate the balance factor. Here all the leaf node having balance factor 0, and all the internal nodes, that is 10, 40, 65 and 85 having balance factor 10 having balance factor 0, 40 having balance factor -2 and 65 having balance factor 0, 85 having balance factor 0. Then we will be calculate the balance factor for node 20 and 70. 20 and 70 also balance factor is 0, and 70 having balance factor -1. And next the balance factor for the node 55 having left subtree height is 1, 2, 3, and the right subtree height is also 1, 2, 3. So 3 minus 3, that is 0, having balance factor 0. So all the nodes those are present in the Abel tree, after deleting the node 60 and replacing the in order predecessor instead of 60, we get that all the node having balance factor is 0 or -1 or +1. So we can say the tree is balanced and we doesn't need any rebalancing the tree. Okay. Then we will go for the next deletion operation. Suppose I want to delete 55, that means here I also execute case 3. So 55 having two nodes, that is left subtree and right subtree, and in the same process as we are deleting the node having two children, and we will be replace this node by its in order predecessor, and 55 having in order predecessor, that is 50. So 50 will be replaced instead of 55, and when we after deleting this node 55, this is the tree after deletion of 55, and when we replace 50, let's check the balance factor of all the nodes those are present in the Abel tree. So this node having balance factor 0, this is +1, and this is 0, and this node having -1, and this is having 0, because 1 and 1, 1 minus 1, 0. So these two having balance factor 0. So balance factor for this node, when we calculate, so just calculate the height of the left subtree. So 1, 2, 3, right subtree is 1, 2, 3. So 3 minus 3, 0. Okay. So as the balance factor of each and every node those are present in Abel tree as -1 or 0 or +1. So in this case we can say the tree is balanced and we need not to rebalance the tree. So next, suppose I want to execute the next case. Suppose I want to delete 50. That is also case 3. You can see 50 having two nodes, that is one left subtree and one right subtree, and it is the same case. We will be replace 50. So the in order predecessor for the node 40 is 30. That means we will be replace 30 instead of 40. And when we replace 30 instead of 40, because it is our case 3 and we want to delete the node 40, so we will be replace it in its in order predecessor. So 30 will be replaced instead of 40, and when we replace it, the tree becomes like this. So when replace it, the tree became like this. So 30 is replaced instead of 40. And when we replace it, let's check the valence factor of each and every node which are present in the FVL tree. So let's calculate the valence factor for these two leaf node. So valence factor of this two leaf node is 0, and this two leaf node is also 0, and valence factor for this node is left subtree height 1, right subtree height 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0, and the valence factor for this node is the left subtree having height 1, 2, and the right subtree having height 0. So 2 minus 0 is 2, that means plus 2, and you can say this node is unbalanced. Okay, let's check another nodes, those are present in this FVL tree. So valence factor for this node is 0 because left subtree height is 1 and right subtree height is 1, 1 minus 1 0. And for this node, left subtree height is 1, right subtree is 1, 2, 1 minus 2 minus 1. And valence factor for this node 1, 2, 3, and right subtree height is 1, 2, 3. So 3 minus 3 is 0. So valence factor of this node is also 0. Only this node, that is node 20, having valence factor plus 2. So we can say as one node having valence factor is plus 2, that means that is more than from 1. So we can say the tree is unbalanced, and in this case we need to rebalance the tree. So after rebalancing the tree, and we can perform the rebalance by using different rotations operations. So in this case, first we will be replace 20 instead of, that means here we are performing rotations, and when we perform rotation operation, you can see 10 becomes the root node and 20 is the right subtree, and the right subtree of the 20 becomes the left subtree, that is 15 becomes the left node of the node 20, and at the right subtree of 10 the subtree present, that is 20 and 15, and in the left subtree of the node 10, that is 5. Okay, and after rebalancing the tree, you can just check the valence factor of this node. Here the left subtree having height 1 and right subtree having height 1, 2. So 1 minus 2 is minus 1. So this node is balanced, and this node having left subtree height is 1, 2, 3, and this is also height, right subtree height is 1, 2, 3. So 3 minus 3 is 0, and the height of this node is 1 minus 0. So height is 1. This having height 0. So all the nodes those are present in this FVL tree having valence factor minus 1, plus 1 or 0. That means it does not exceed from 1. So we can say this tree is balanced. Okay. So this is the deletion operation, and we have seen that we can perform the deletion operation in 3 different cases. That means if the node is a leaf node, then we can simply remove that node from the FVL tree. And the second case is if the node having one child, that may be your left child or right child, and if you want to delete that type of node, then replace that node by its children. Okay, that may be your right child or that may be your left child, that must be replaced by that node. That is our case 2. And each and every case, when we perform the deletion operation, we will be check the balance factor of each and every node which are present in the FVL tree. If that balance factor is exceed from 1, that means if that is minus 1 or 0 or 1, then it's okay, it doesn't need to rebalance the tree. If it is exceed from 1, that means that if it is minus 2 or plus 2 or more than 8, then in that case we want to rebalance the tree. So, and then we will be execute our case 3. In case of case 3, if I want to delete a node having its 2 children, that means there must be a left child or right child, and in this class we have seen, suppose I want to delete a root node, and in the root node, suppose the node having 2 child, that is left subtree and that has also right subtree, then in that case we will be replace that root node by its in-order predecessor. That means first we will be traverse the node in in-order procedure, and whatever the node predecessor node we get, the node which I want to delete, then replace that predecessor node with the deleted node, and after deleting just check the balance factor of each and every node which are present in the FVL tree, and if the balance factor satisfy the condition, that is -1, 0 or +1, then in that case we need not perform any rebalancing. Okay. If it will generate a balance factor which is exceed from 1, then in that case we need to rebalance by performing different rotation operations. That is, we may perform the LR rotation or RL rotation, or left to left rotation, that is LL rotation, or RR rotation, that is right to right rotations. Okay. So, this is all about your AVL operations, and in AVL operation we have seen in our previous classes that how can we insert the node, and in this class we had discussed how can you delete the node and how can we balance that tree by performing different rotation operations. And in our next class we will be see one example how we can construct a AVL tree by using different nodes. Okay. So, till then keep watching. Thank you.